Mike, man. I'm with Live Ride Podcast, man. I'm with my boy Johnny from Bowtie Family. He's gonna walk us around a little bit, man, and talk about your car. I appreciate you letting us do this, bro. Go ahead and tell the folks, man, a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself, man, and then we'll walk around your car.
My name's Johnny. I'm president of Bowtie Family Car Club. We're an AZ chapter. We have a first chapter also in California, Sacramento. My brother Tone. We probably got like 12 members right now. We've been in about a little over about a year and a half now. Yeah, we're just family oriented. All GM makes and models. Clean paint jobs, clean interior, clean end compartments. You know what I mean? Love the culture, man. Just enjoy being out there with our people, doing events. You know what I mean? Just having a good time, man. That's what it's all about. So
One of the things is Bowtie, so it's all GM Chevy.
yeah,
So that automatically puts you in one category. Did you do that intentionally, or just kind of came with the?
yeah, did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always been a Chevy man. I like, you know what I mean, just like G bodies, Impalas, bombs. I've always been an Impala and a bomb type of guy. Old Chevy pickups as well. But the bombs also, I always like the bombs. My son, he's new school. He likes the G bodies. So we do have G bodies also. We have a couple of G body. We have a Cutlass. We have two Monties. We got two Regals. We got a Bonneville. We got a bomb. We have 63, 64, my 65, 66, two 68s. So yeah, like we're growing, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's all GM makes and models.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
I got a fucking town car, so I won't be with Bowtie.
Yeah.
But it's all good, though.
Yeah. You can still roll with us though. You can still cruise.
Yeah. Hey, man, I want you to walk around and tell us about your car, man. Just give us some insight, bro, about the color. We were talking about it off, about how I thought it was a different color than what it is. Go ahead and explain all that, man. We're going to do a walk around for you.
Yeah, so 65 Super Sport Impala, original 396 turbo. It didn't have the motor in it when I found it, when I got it. It was out sitting in a field somewhere. It was actually January 2020 when I got it. But I went to go take a look at it because I was going to go look at another one in Tucson that same day. But once I came across this one, just give me a smoking deal on it. As soon as I already seen it, I've always liked the 62, 65, or the 57 Bel Airs. But as soon as I saw this, I already had a vision. Brown's always been my favorite color. I already knew what I wanted once I seen the car. So obviously, I just started doing the build myself. The interior, I had a buddy of mine do it. It's all originally stitched, peanut butter. He did a great job. It's from Felipe's custom interior, or a custom upholstery. I'm sorry. As far as the color is concerned, it's a Lexus copper brown. So it's kind of got the look, maybe like a penny, I guess you want to say, like it's a copper reddish brown color. Then with the wheels, I wanted to go 13s on it. I bought the wheels probably like the second month that I had it, because like I said, I already knew exactly what the paint scheme was that I was going to go with it. And then I just wanted to have my homie Chavo from Chavo's Pinstriping. I wanted him to just come in, do something simple but clean for me. He did laid out the gold leafing on the sides for me, also along with the pinstriping as well. Like I said, it's just I've always been like a simple but clean paint type of guy.
How long did the paint take?
I'm sorry?
How long did the paint take?
How long does it take?
The paint for your car, this one?
Yeah.
How long did it take for it to get painted and everything?
So actually, I bought the car in January 2020. I started all the body work, but I was actually getting all the motor work and everything done first. I wanted to get it all running where it was up to par. So I had bought it, like I said, in January 2020. By November of 2020, I had the car already painted. I had all the glass taken out, whatnot. I had my buddy Charlie came over. He did all my glass work for me. We actually did it here at the house. Actually, like the next day after I took it out of the booth. So yeah, he's always done great work. So he always come at the drop of a dime. You know, I mean, whenever I need him for something, whether it's for myself or one of my own homies or a family member. You know.
Hell yeah.
And as far as the motor, like I said, it didn't have a motor in it. It is a true 396 turbo super sport. It has the original power 2-speed power glide transmission in it. Looking to upgrade that one pretty soon here. As far as the motor, just the same thing. Just it is a factory AC car as well. We're in Arizona, looking to get the AC put in it. Hopefully, for too much longer. But I have a 350 in it here. Just kind of had it all dressed up with all the chrome, just to give it a little better accent. I mean, it runs good, runs strong. Always real confident when I get in it.
Hell yeah.
And take off, man. So,
But AC is definitely in the plan.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, gotta have AC in the AZ, man. So,
Because a lot of lowrider folks out here in AZ, they always be talking about how AC is not needed, or it's a lowrider thing with no AC.
yeah,
Me, I'm like, hell no, I'm getting AC.
yeah. I mean, if you can get it, obviously it's always a plus. My most important thing, I mean, yeah, I don't like to. If I'm working, I don't mind sweating and getting dirty, but if I'm gonna cruise it, it just gives you more opportunity to cruise more. You know what I mean? As opposed to just leaving it parked for a whole summer, 3 or 4 months. You know what I mean? You want to still be able to enjoy the cars. I want to take my wife with me, and I don't want her sweating. You know what I mean? So I don't want to sweat myself while I'm in my car. So I definitely don't want my wife or my kids sweating if they're rolling with us. So yeah, AC is always definitely a plus.
Hell yeah. How many shows you guys think you do a year? Let's say 2024 just ended. How many shows do you think you did last year?
Man, I couldn't even begin to tell you.
A lot.
We've done quite a bit, man. Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, originally too, like I built the car just to cruise it. I didn't build it for the lowrider shows, you know what I mean, for awards or anything like that. I just built it because I just wanted to cruise, be able to cruise, enjoy it with my wife, my kids. But in the same terms, like going out and supporting everybody in different car clubs, doing fundraisers, doing toy drives, you know, the whole 9 yards, man. Just like even doing like super shows, whether it's here in Arizona, going to Vegas as well, any other little events. Anytime we go to a show, and all the love that I've gotten on the car, as many trophies as I've won, it is like, to me, it's like it is always a plus. Also, it is awarding to get the recognition for the work that I've done to the car, because obviously I built it myself. I took a lot of passion in it. I could have took a little bit more time, but I mean, it all just started coming into play. So
We all say that.
what's that?
So we all say that there's could be more to be done.
Yeah, always.
More can be done.
Yeah. But just like I said, man, just winning plaques, man, getting first places, second places. Yeah, I got a couple of third places as well. It's always a plus, you know what I mean? Getting that recognition for my work that I did and that I put into it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Was there ever a time when you were building it, when you were like, man, this got irritating, and you were like, wanted to throw your hands up, or you kept pushing through it?
No, honestly, I think I was just, I think the more that as I started to work on it more and more, I think I was just getting a little bit more anxious, you know. It was making me a lot more anxious to get it done, just to getting closer to that opportunity on actually being out there to be able to cruise it. And I think it just made me a lot more anxious to get it done, to push to get it done. But most importantly, as I was building it, my wife and I, we were getting married March of 21, and I bought it January 2020. So by the time I had it painted November of 2020, it just made me even more anxious, because I wanted us to, my wife and myself, to be able to enjoy it in our wedding, to have it in the cruise. We could cruise in the caravan, and then also pulling into the reception hall, and having our car there on the dance floor, you know, being able to have our first dance inside the reception hall, and when they first announced us as a married couple, you know. So it was definitely a plus to have our car in there with us as well for our wedding.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was cool.
What when was the car for you able to cruise it while it was under construction? Did you ever do that, or did you want it to be legit before you started cruising?
I think when I actually got, when it was primed, I actually wanted to just slap the rims on it and just throw a cruise, like even go around the block or whatnot.
Yeah.
But then I was just like, you know what? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cruise around for a little bit, even while it's primed. But after that, after I did I got it primed, and then I did my jam. So to me, anytime I paint a car, uh, I always do the body work first, and then I get my jams done. So once I got the jams done, then it was just like I said, it was just made me more anxious because like as soon as my jams are done, and for any car for that matter, it's like okay, now it's downhill now from here. Prep the outside, get it paint because I already had all the paint and everything. You know what I mean? So yeah, I didn't even cruise it when it was primered. I just went ahead and just got it done.
Hell yeah. Man, anybody out there building lowriders and stuff, man, or out there having cars under construction, what would you tell them while they're building their get down?
Uh, I would say motor work first, man. To me, you don't want to have something nice and looking real pretty and it doesn't even run. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be out there broke down, especially if you have your wife with you. You know, or you just being out there. Period. Nobody ever wants to be on the side of the highway or the side of the road somewhere broke down. So I think to me the number one thing is obviously getting it running good, um, and then yeah, just take your time as far as like for me, I do one panel at a time. You know what I mean? Just getting it all ready. Prep work is number one key also in a paint job. And then after that, obviously, getting it cut and buck to mirror finish. You know what I mean? That's key, man. But if you could take your time, don't rush it. Quality takes time, you know. Like it's like when I paint a car, I tell people all the time, like, there's two ways you can get it. You can get it right, or you can get it right now. Which one do you want? You know?
Damn.
Yeah. So
I love that.
Also, like cheap work ain't good, and good work ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's up to you. You know what I mean? But everybody's budget and situations are different. So
Hell
it's
yeah.
like whatever anybody's situation is. You know what I mean? Just kind of go with it like that.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I know you do the social media stuff, or you said your son does it too. Where could they find you on social medias for people to see what like you guys cruising videos of your cars, club? What do you know the social media plugs you got?
So actually, I just got my own personal Facebook page. I don't have a Bowtie Facebook page. I've been considering on making one, just to kind of network a lot more with different car clubs or whatever, so I don't have to put that stuff on my own personal page. But anytime like we gonna go support somebody, do any, whether if it's a fundraiser, toy drive, whatever the case may be, obviously just like share the flyers on there, or we'll put flyers out there, try and support everybody, we want to give everybody support, you know what I mean, all clubs, even if you're solo riders, you know what I mean, it doesn't matter. Even if it's not a lowrider event, I mean, we just want to support everybody, small businesses, just anybody in the lowrider community, you know what I'm saying. But most importantly, we want to support anything that has to do with kids, you know. Like we always say, like family first, you know what I mean. So I mean, life happens. We did a fundraiser ourselves for baby Ayla. She was 1 year old and diagnosed with leukemia, and then that's my club brother Mike's wife's brother. It was their little girl. We had the fundraiser. We raised $11,000 for her. We didn't make a dime. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just we want to support everybody, man. But as far as like the page, like I said with my son, he runs the Bowtie page. Any post you see on there, you could just look up on IG. It's a Bowtie Family Car Club. He does all the posting. I am an admin on it also, so maybe if he posts something, it might go to my page, my own personal page as well. But yeah, if anybody wants to look us up and see what's going on, they could just go on Bowtie Family Car Club.
Hell yeah. Don't you hate that shit when you have the Instagram linked to the Facebook
Yeah.
and you post some shit, but then I look at it and then the Facebook, it has my own shit on it too.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
I told my son about that too. I'm like he'll post, he did some posts, whatever, and then like I seen something on my page and on my own personal Facebook page, because it goes to my Facebook page like at that time, and I was like, I never even posted it. Like, what is this? Like, you know what I mean? So then I hit up my son, and he's like, oh yeah, Dad, that was me, you know. So, but yeah, I just kind of put a stop to that. But yeah, my son, he's really good about stuff, you know what I mean, with the as far as the IG is concerned. But,
Hell yeah.
yeah, he always stays in the loop, man. I always have like all the homies always messaging me, sending me flyers and this and that, you know what I mean? But so every once in a blue moon, I'll get on there and I'll just check the messages. It's always homies like sending me videos or asking me about different shows and events coming up if we want to participate or sponsor, stuff like that. But
Hell yeah.
yeah, my son runs it though.
That's dope. Well, we appreciate you, man, getting on. First and foremost, this will be the first live ride magazine interview that's done, man. And we couldn't have did it without Bowtie first, because every time you guys pop up, yeah, there's a lot of folks going on.
Yeah.
You guys got a lot of folks. There's a lot of bow ties out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You guys have a big crew. You guys always show out, man. And out here in Arizona, man, I think a lot of people know what bow tie is. And you guys haven't been a club for very long, right?
Like a year and a half now.
Yeah. So that's amazing.
Yeah.
The stuff that you guys are doing.
Yeah. Get a lot of love, man. A lot of support, man.
Yeah. So we appreciate you, spreading that, bro. Because you know what I'm saying? Like we were talking off camera, that a lot of folks, man, even with us, when you're not around and stuff, bow ties always getting brought up. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are doing something good.
Yeah.
And we respect that. We respect the hustle, man. For sure. But we appreciate you coming on doing your thing, man.
Yeah,
is there anything else you want to tell any folks before we get up off of here?
No, man, just keep low riding. Yeah, I don't know, just continue to support one another. Family first, obviously, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're about. But yeah, just keep supporting each other, you know what I mean? Keep the club unity. Unity is number one, you know what I mean? You got any beef with anybody, let it go, man. You know what I mean? You see your brother walking by or whatever, hey, give him a hug, a handshake. Hey, how you doing? Whatever, you know what I mean? Everybody it's all about respecting one another, you know what I'm saying? And everybody going out and having a good time anytime, whether we're out cruising the streets or if it's an event going on or whatever, just everybody just keep the unity going, man. That's number one.
Go ahead.
I want to introduce, I want to bring my wife in here too.
Yep.
Gina. She's been a big supporter
Gina
of me. So just want her to get acknowledged as well.
Thank you.
She gets a little embarrassed sometimes. But
how do you feel about being at a lot of shows and a lot of cruising and stuff? Like, what on your side of the view, what do you see?
Well, I mean, we just love cars, and one thing, I fell in love with the 65. My cousin, like over 15 years ago, had a blue one, and I fell in love with that year. So we both like 65. I just love to see the cars, and I love that. It is sometimes there's a lot going on, but what do? You go along with the show, right? So yeah.
That's awesome. You gonna get your own car?
No, this is my car. I get the truck. No, I'm just kidding.
it's the Honda over there.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? One of the biggest things is when your spouse can support you in what you're doing.
Yeah.
It makes everything streamlined a lot easier.
Yeah. Definitely.
So for you to, be a part and do what you do is super dope. Keep it up, man.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. We out of here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.